Hey everyone, it's Rob Wilson. It's the first Money Monday of 2012, so I definitely want to send a very happy new year to you guys. And I also thought it was a good time for us to talk about those resolutions. Now, you guys know I hate resolutions for a number of reasons. Number one, most people tend to break them within the first 30 days. And number two, New Year's resolutions make people feel like there's this magic reset button that they can press at the beginning of the year in order to make a change in their life, when in actuality, every day that you wake up gives you the perfect opportunity to be better than you were the day before. But I digress. For those of you that do set New Year's resolutions, I'm pretty sure that getting your financial life in order was somewhere near the top. So this week I have a couple of tips for you to get your money right in 2012. First of all, guys, it's time to get smart. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of less than intelligent people out there that have money. Kind of like this guy from Utah who crashed his Lamborghini just hours after winning it in a contest. But for the most of us, getting educated puts you on the fast track toward making more money. Now, I know what you're thinking. College tuition is getting very expensive and you don't want to have to deal with repaying back all those student loans. Well, if that's what's holding you back, there's some news out of Boston that just might help you. MIT recently announced that they're starting a program called MITx, which will offer the online teaching of MIT courses free of charge to anyone in the world. That's right, even you. Regardless of your previous academic performance or background. If you complete all the required courses, you won't quite have a degree from MIT, but you will have a credential that you can present to employers that demonstrates your commitment to your education and your mastery of the material. Technology not quite your thing? Well, there are a couple of other great sites like Khan Academy and Academic Earth that will allow you to get educated for free online. And for those of you that still want the traditional campus-based education, don't forget that Harvard will pay your tuition for families that earn less than $60,000. So there's really no excuse for you not to get an education that'll help you get a high-paying job and ultimately help you live the life that you want to live. Now, once you've gotten educated, there are going to be a lot of ideas floating around that noggin of yours, and 2012 can finally be the year that you get that big idea off the ground. Yeah, I know a lot of you are saying, but Rob, I need money in order to implement my idea and actually make a business out of it. Well, lucky for you, there are a bunch of sites that have started up that want to help you do just that. Most of them are centered around a process called crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is the process of using social media to find people who are willing to help you fund your projects. In most cases, the money does not need to be paid back, and the contributions can start as low as $1. One of the most popular crowdfunding sites is Kickstarter. Kickstarter works a lot like Groupon in that it's an all or nothing proposition. If you post a project that says you need $5,000 for it to get off the ground, if you raise that money or more by a certain date, then all of your backers' credit cards are charged. If you don't, none of your backers' credit cards are charged and you're free to go back to the drawing board. This takes the risk away from you from having to try to complete a project with too little funding, and it takes the risk away from your backers knowing they won't be contributing to a project that's just going to go down a black hole. One of the most popular Kickstarter projects is the TikTok iPod Nano watch, which brought in more than $900,000 when they decided to pre-sell their products on Kickstarter. Think you could get your project off the ground with $900,000? And tons of people are using these websites to raise money for their creative or interesting projects. Check out the links in the description below for more information on how you can post your project on one of those sites. So guys, it is 2012. It's a new year. It's a time for you to refresh. There's no excuse for you to not get educated, go out and get that high-paying job, or start the business that you've been trying to start for the last couple of years. These tools are making it very easy for you to do so. So guys, now I want to know what your financial resolution is for the new year. Please leave a comment below on Facebook or YouTube, or you can send me a tweet at Rob Wilson TV. That's it for this Money Monday. Happy New Year, and I'll see you next week.